Poppin' peeps, it's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with a weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking tarot readers. My motherfucking tarot readers. What's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man? Hopefully you guys are doing awesome. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully you guys come through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I ever said, man. Oh man, that was so funny. If you guys want to replay that, you can. But how's everybody doing today, man? I hope you guys are doing awesome. Nonetheless, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I see is Libra. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. What's poppin', people? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. What's cracking, everybody? Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully y'all are coming through. Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for your weekend, baby. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Libra, the overall energy, okay? We got the Five of Wands. You can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, Libra, is the Eight of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Lovers in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Libra, I'm not going to bullshit you. It looks like a little bit of a frustrating weekend, and there's definitely a lot of internal conflict that a good amount of you guys may be dealing with. So, first things first, your overall energy, the Five of Wands. You are definitely bothered by something this weekend, and I feel what you're most bothered by is the person you're dealing with. Now, who you're connecting with here could be a Gemini, Lover's card in reverse. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is coming from a position where they are really lacking a lot of love and affection towards you. So, yesterday, we were touching bases about how somebody was not really catering to your feelings. Yesterday, we were touching bases how somebody was being extremely insensitive to you, and I feel like going through the weekend, that same energy kind of applies. Libra, I feel like whoever you're connecting with is kind of coming from a place where they are really lacking tender love and care, extra TLC, extra love and affection. Someone here is being kind of cold. That's kind of the vibe that I feel coming through. And with the Eight of Swords here, it's making you overthink that, does this person really care about me? Because whoever you're connecting with is acting extremely out of the ordinary. Usually they would show lots of love towards you. Usually they would show that they care about you. But as of lately, they've been very cold. They've been very detached. And the way that they've been communicating to you seems to be in a very cold manner. So nonetheless, Libra, it feels to me that this weekend you're overthinking about your person, wondering if they truly care or not, wondering what's changed in their character and why they're acting the way they are. As for the outcome that's present, I feel like it's driving you nuts. King of Pentacles reverse. It's definitely making you ungrounded. It's definitely making you think many different things and not knowing what to resonate with. So right now, Libra, you're kind of inside your head, not knowing where this connection is going with this person, and yet still trying to see clarity on why they're being mean to you or why they're being so cold to you. So throughout the weekend here, Libra, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys may be struggling with this, where you're struggling to understand why your person's being so different, why they're acting so out of character, and being genuinely not that lovable kind of energy that they naturally are. So I feel like throughout this weekend, that's kind of what you're focusing on, and you're looking for clarity, but you don't feel like you're finding it. Now, let me explain my best advice in this situation, Libra. If you feel as if your partner is being different, if you feel as if your partner is treating you not the way that they should, I would consider, instead of overthinking, to take it up with them and have a conversation. And if your person doesn't want to communicate to you why they're being rude, if your person doesn't want to apologize for the way that they're acting, and they still want to continue being cold and you know, definitely not treating you like they should, then I think that that's a person you should take a break from during this time. So Libra, I will say my best advice for some of you is that if your partner is starting to be toxic towards you or some negative behavior towards you, I think you should take a break from them, isolate from them, and focus on yourself this weekend, because that's not the kind of energy you need in your life. The energy you need in your life is motherfucking love, okay? Point blank, period. So I feel that happening for a good number of you guys. Be mindful of it, be aware of it, And if that is what's going on, I would definitely say distance yourself during this time, and let this person figure out on their own that they're not being or treating you correctly. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Heyo! Shout out my notification gang, guys. I know notifications might have hit late. There may be some people that didn't even get notified. I do apologize. Sometimes YouTube does this where they will not shoot out any notifications. Sometimes they'll notify you after the live video has been uploaded or published, and then it's a whole mess sometimes. So shout out to YouTube for doing its thing. I love YouTube. I love this platform. Just sometimes the notifications are really shitty. So I apologize if you guys are coming in late. We've only just started, and I read Libra, so that's basically where we're at. We're still in the beginning. So nonetheless, we're going to keep it moving forward, okay? Thank you so much for the $4.99, Lauren May. Much appreciated. Finally made it to you live. Shout out to you. I remember you. You donate quite a lot, my dear. I appreciate the donation, and I appreciate you coming out today. Thank you so much, Mark, for the $9.99. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate that, dude, all right? Nonetheless, man, we started out with our air signs, so we're going to go air, water, fire, earth. Let's go ahead and see what's crackin' for my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 332 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what's going on for your weekend. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you, Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's talk about it. Why were you in this position, okay? You can be connecting possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Ace of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the King of Swords. And the outcome that's present is the Six of Wands in reverse. So, Pisces, there's a good amount of you guys that if you feel that a situation is failing, if you feel like a relationship is failing or a connection is failing, you're getting ready to look at new opportunities. So, Pisces, I do feel a good amount of you guys right now actually recognizing that the current connection you may have is a connection that you're no longer resonating with, and you may be looking forward to new love, new opportunities, and things of that nature, okay? Taking a look at your person here, King of Swords, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but Pisces, for a good amount of you guys, you may be connecting with somebody who's rather detached. Now, if you're connecting with a person who's emotionally detached and connecting with a person who isn't showing much love and affection in general, that is something that a Pisces will always crave. Pisces are water signs. Water signs are emotional, and water signs consistently crave a lot of love, affection, and honestly, attention. And if this person isn't giving you those basic needs that you need out of a relationship, then you're starting to feel like it's not successful. You feel like it's more so unsuccessful, okay? So from what I'm seeing for Pisces, I feel like a good amount of you guys believe that the person you're dealing with currently, you kind of feel like things are failing. You kind of feel like things aren't working. And because of their pretty detached nature here and their lack of affection, I think a lot of you guys are starting to lose feelings for your partner, getting ready to open and explore and meet somebody new who actually keeps the passion. Here's the thing about Pisces. Pisces really love passionate connections. Pisces really love deep connections where they can feel like themselves with a person. But they also love connections where they can definitely always have that beautiful experience of unconditional love. And if you don't feel like that unconditional love is flowing with somebody, then you're not going to feel loved by them. And eventually your feelings are going to disintegrate as well. So nonetheless, Pisces, I think you're out here looking for new love because you feel like the person you're dealing with lacks a lot of passion, lacks a lot of love, and lacks a lot of affection. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So you on the high road, baby, trying to meet some new people. And look, man, I don't blame you. At the end of the day, if you are no longer happy or satisfied with the relationship that you have, you shouldn't stick around in it. You should be open and honest with your feelings and look for what best suits you. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $14.99. Give me 1 second if I can press your name. Thank you, Jen, for the $14.99. Much appreciated. Blessing to you as well, my dear. Thank you so much for the lovely donation. That is much appreciated. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, air, water, fire. What's crackin' for the Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going on? For the 393 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. I want to wish my Aries a very happy and special birthday, as well as birthday weekend if any of you guys have your birthday coming up. Much love to each and every single one of you. I hope you guys are doing well. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what we got coming through for you. Aries, the overall energy for you guys is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your current energy is the Queen of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So from what I'm seeing here right now, you're definitely not looking back. You're definitely not looking back or trying to go back towards anybody you've dealt with previously. I definitely feel like your patience is running super thin. Not to say that Aries have a lot of patience to begin with anyways. And no tea, no shade there. Aries, I know y'all guys can get very impatient with certain things in life. And look, man, I don't blame you. I understand that that's how you feel. But I definitely feel like you don't have any more patience for a certain connection you've dealt with before. Now, based on whoever this is you're connecting with here, Eight of Cups in reverse. You are dealing with people that tend to want to come and go from your life, and I feel like no longer are you going to allow somebody who doesn't know what they want to keep on trying to find out, okay? Queen of Wands. Now here's the motherfucking Aries energy that we were looking for, man. The Queen of Wands is the Aries energy, man. It's the passion, it's the fucking bluntness, it's the realness, and that aggression in that fire. And I feel really strongly that you guys right now are not letting anybody be in a position where they're going to waste your time or going to test your patience. You're not letting nobody test you. All right? So first things first, Eight of Cups reversed. You were connecting with a person who just consistently didn't know what they wanted, and now you're not going to give them the chance to figure it out. Point blank period. If you didn't want me then, or the other time, or the time after that, you're not going to get to go want me now. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Swords reversed, you're cutting communication from that connection this weekend, and you're simply letting it go. This is basically just owning your self-respect and owning the fact that you're awesome, and if that somebody can't see that from the bat, then they ain't worth being in your energy. And I like that powerful fire, that powerful, passionate aggression, because this is you just recognizing that I'm not going to let nobody waste my motherfucking time, all right? And I'm not going to let somebody go back and forth and toy with my feelings. You be straight up with what it is that you want, and if you don't know what you want, then go find it somewhere else, because most likely it ain't me. All right? When you got people that are really indecisive, chances are they're not looking for you. There's some aspects about you that they like, but most likely they're not looking for everything that you got. That's something I want to make a collective message real quick. When people are indecisive with you, there's parts of you that they like. That's why they stick around. There's something about you they like. They don't want the full package though. So they're indecisive in the sense of they're going to take a look at whatever else they can find, and if they can't find something better, they'll stick to you. So at least they have something. So this is why when dealing with indecisive people, you know, you can give a person a second chance, a third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, but I feel like after the second chance, that should be it. Because I think people will continuously prove to you repeatedly that they only want to come around when you have something they desire. And if you don't have something they desire, then usually they're gone. Usually they're ghost. So be mindful of people who are inconsistent in your life and as well as indecisive in your life, because usually there's a hidden meaning behind that. Just saying. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. By the way, shout out Universal Intuition. What's up, Jacqueline? Thank you for coming through to the chat. Much appreciated. We got some donations in here real quick, so give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Jessica Bowers, for the 333. Much appreciated. Shout out Iman. Thank you so much for donating, Iman. Can the Ace of Pentacles also mean that they are focusing on money? Yes. In regards to the Pisces reading, Ace of Pentacles represents, Pentacles in general represent money. So for Pisces, it could resonate that they were focusing on money as well, rather than connections. That applies as well. Thank you for the donation, though. I appreciate that. Shout out Imam, baby. Let's get it popping, okay? Air, water, fire, earth. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. So the 481 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with you. Bull gang, your overall energy is the Ace of Cups. Tauruses are in love. Whoo. Let's take a look at that. Your current energy, the Empress. Cool. That's a good vibe. You could be connecting with a Libra, but also the Empress can represent Taurus energy as well. Person you're dealing with here, Queen of Swords. Outcome that's present, the Magician. Okay? I don't feel particularly that you're in love, but I feel like you're definitely in love with yourself. That's a good start right there, because the Empress card represents self-care, acknowledging the king or queen that you are, acknowledging the amazing person you are and how much you have grown. And, you know, the Empress can really resonate to self-love in that sense. And I do feel here with the Ace of Cups to the Empress card, it correlates how Taurus really is loving themselves right now. And I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have had a lot of growth in regards to past people in your life, such as the Queen of Swords, people that have hurt you. Because the Queen of Swords says very mean things sometimes. I feel like a lot of you guys have had people that have hurt you. You've had people that have cut you off, have ghosted you, have toyed with your emotions or stabbed and been so cold that they like just stabbed an ice pick through your heart. You definitely had connections like that. And I feel like throughout this weekend, Taurus, you're kind of reminiscing to all the people who have hurt you, and you've recognized that they were all battle scars and they've all played a role in your fucking growth. And I like that self-awareness that's coming towards you, that self-recognition, that every connection we have is valuable. Because even if somebody extremely hurt you, they gave you a battle scar that was going to help you towards your growth. And that's something that's important to acknowledge. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. Everybody you come in contact with in this life, no matter how karmic they are, whatever you want to label it, everybody that you come in contact with is there for a purpose. It's there for your evolution of your soul, the evolution for you to grow and go through these fucking lessons and shit. And people are always like, bro, but Aunt, I don't want to deal with lessons. Life's a whole big fucking lesson. You learn every single day. You always learn something new. Somebody will always teach you something, whether they give you some negativity or not. You know, there's this duality we live in where there is positive, there is negative, there is light, there is darkness. And we live throughout this and we experience both things. We have always had negative experiences. We'll always have positive experiences because life can be a very duality kind of experience. And overall, you need the bad just as much as you need the good because everything teaches you a lesson. So I feel here, Taurus, you're really proud of yourself for how far you've come, but I'm genuinely really proud of you for acknowledging that there's a reason why things happen, and they all happen for the evolution of your soul, for the evolution of your growth. As for the outcome that's present, the Magician card, you're starting to gather the tools that you need to really grasp a grounded mentality. I feel like over here with the Magician card, this is talking about you recognizing that you have all the tools you need right now. You're not hurt. You're not in a low vibration. You're not battling, to be happy. You've recognized that the only way to be happy is to appreciate everything that we've, gone through and to take a look at a different and better perception. So Taurus, it appears to me that a lot of you guys are tapping into this energy of gratitude where you're grateful for the experiences you had and you're grateful for the pain you've gone through and everything that has happened that have made you stronger. And I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are having this really grounded, well-rounded mentality of life where you're very content with what's going on and you're very content with your human experience. A lot of you guys here are leveling up spiritually where nothing's bothering you anymore and nothing's dragging you down because you're recognizing that everything you experience is all a part of the process and you're meant to experience various different things. Okay? So we got a little deep and analytical there, Taurus, but nonetheless, I feel like a lot of you guys are leveling up spiritually to the point where you're so unbothered by things that you've experienced. You're just recognizing that I'm proud of myself for growing. I love myself for getting through everything that I needed to get through. And I'm happy right now and content with life because I know that I'm strong and I know that I'm getting ready to live my best life. That was a powerful message. Very powerful. I like that, Taurus. I like that a lot. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. God damn, baby. Excuse me real quick. Thank you so much for the $9.99, Rhonda. Much appreciated. And on point again, Pisces here. Thank you. You're very welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for the donation. And thank you, Nia Marie, for the $5. Much appreciated. You guys are fantastic, all right? Nonetheless, man, going all the way back to my air signs, what do we got coming through for the Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. So the 558 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, Sean, for the $14.99. You are so real, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do my best to do that. I appreciate the donation and the lovely compliment. Thank you so much, all right? Messages for my Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Ooh, Gemini, the overall energy for you guys is the Queen of Cups in reverse. You can be connecting possibly with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your current energy is the Fool card. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Cups reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, let's take a look at this. You could be dealing with an Aries possibly. Let me remove this troll real quick, spamming a bunch of random numbers. Who goes into a YouTube live chat to spam a bunch of random numbers? Quarantine's got us bored. Quarantine has got some people bored, man. Nonetheless, getting back into your reading, Gemini. You could be connecting with an Aries or a water sign here is what I'm seeing. I definitely feel this vibe of the sunshine finally starting to shine on in, especially if a lot of you guys have been in solitude where you've been kind of emotionally numb. So Gemini, if you've been pretty numb for a while, because here's the thing about Geminis. Geminis can turn off their emotions really quickly. I've experienced that as I'm basically part Gemini. I'm very close to the degrees. I'm born a Cancer sun, but I'm so close to Gemini that I know that experience. And Geminis can turn their emotions off like that and feel nothing and go very numb, and that's it. And you guys do that, or tend to do that at least, when you've experienced something that has upset you to the point where you don't want to feel any more pain. And from what I'm seeing here for many Geminis, I feel like you're coming out of that. If you've been emotionally shut down, if you've been numb, if you've been in a weird funk, a weird mood, a depression, whatever the fuck you want to label it, I feel like you're ready to lift yourself up out of that. That's the Fool card, saying, fuck it, I'm back, bitch, okay? Because remember too, Gemini, a lot of people like to call you the twins. They like to say you got a split personality, but the difference, or the things that people don't see about Gemini, is it's not necessarily that they have a split personality, it's that they can change vibration so quickly. Geminis can change their vibration so quickly because they're what? Because they're mutable. So you can change your energy so quickly. You can come out of a low vibration into a high vibration like that. All right? It ain't about the twins, it ain't about bipolarness, it's about rocking with what you resonate at that time. So Gems, I feel like you're ready to come out of the dark. Right over here with the Fool card. I'm back, bitch. Okay? I'm done being a sad hoe. I'm back. You ever seen girls do that? Or people do that on social media where they're like, I'm done being a dumb hoe. Sorry, I was being a dumb bitch before crying, but I'm fine now. That's a Gemini mentality sometimes. So point blank, period. You're coming out of the dark. Whatever was dragging you down, you're moving forward from it. And the outcome that's present is that you're kind of just focusing on you right now. Page of Cups reversed. Okay, so whatever got you emotionally shut down, you're no longer allowing yourself to get back in your feelings. I feel like you're in a position right now where you're like, okay, I'm over myself, you know? And sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes we just say to ourselves, fuck it, I'm over myself. You know, you can't cry anymore, you can't be upset anymore, you're just over feeling what you were feeling, and you're coming back out to face the sunshine. It really be like that. And here's the thing, water signs aren't gonna get that, or fire signs or earth signs. Air signs are going to understand that shit. Because air signs do that. Air signs get fed up with themselves. They get fed up with themselves because they're like, okay, I've been emotional. Now I'm done. I'm over it. I've been emotional. I went through what I needed to go through. I'm back, bitch. I'm fine. That's an air sign trait. Okay? So my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquarians, they know what's up. All right? A water sign might have a more difficult time with that, but trust me, man, air signs know that shit too well because naturally that's the way they be doing it. You know? Anyways, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? Thank you so much for the $9.99, Crystal. Crystal J Beats, much appreciated. Long-time viewer for the first time watching live. I love you and thank you so much for your guidance. You are a Pisces sun, a Leo moon, I believe that is a Scorpio rising, and then an Aquarian Venus. Very nice. Very nice. I like your chart. Thank you for the donation, my love. It's much appreciated. Thank you for the 222, Rastafarian. Be blessed as well. Thank you so much, all right? Goddamn, baby. We got a nice poppin' chat in here today. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream and having yourselves a pretty damn good time. I love each and every single one of you, man. I always say it. There is vibes when we go live, bro. The vibes are always there, and I fuck with it. All right? Let's keep it poppin', man. Moving forward. For my air signs, going to my water signs. What do we got coming through for the Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's get it cracking and see what messages we got coming through for you. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys is the Knight of Wands in reverse, so you can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy is the King of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Cups reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Two of Wands reversed. Right on. So I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are in a position right now where you're taking a look at your own emotions, and it's definitely staying on top of your emotional health. The King of Cups is basically you being the master of your own emotions. So this is you keeping your emotions in check, keeping yourself in check. And here's the thing, sometimes the heart makes dumb decisions. Sometimes the heart makes really shitty decisions to the point where you really bypass the logistical things, the logic. So therefore, I feel like you are keeping your emotions in check during this time so that you can act a lot more logical based on circumstances you're currently dealing with. And one of those circumstances may possibly be a person that you're no longer with, somebody you disconnected from. So from what I'm seeing for Scorpios, it's getting easier every day to not text your ex. It's getting easier every day to not text somebody you cared about. It's getting easier to limit yourself from making those decisions based on your emotion because you're jumping into your logical mind and recognizing what's good for you and what's not. So I feel here that you guys are definitely focusing on mastering those emotions and limiting yourself from doing things that you know aren't in your best interest. And over here with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're recognizing that you're already on a pretty straight and narrow path. There's no reason to steer off that path that you're currently on. So Scorpio, I like here that you guys are keeping your emotions in check and you're not doing everything based off feeling. Because here's the thing. You know, it's good to be in touch with our emotions, but it's good to be balanced between emotions and logic. And when we really focus or harness in on just one thing, then we are automatically off balance. If we make a full decision based off emotion, that can be a toxic decision just as much as making a full decision off logic can be a toxic one as well. We need a good mix of emotions and logic in life to have a very balanced experience. And from what I'm seeing here, that's what it's all about. So Scorpio, you stay on the path you're on. You're doing very good here. I don't see you making any negative choices. I feel like you guys are staying in control during this time. And look, man, it might be hard because it's quarantine. You know, a lot of people are quarantined at home, social distancing, etc. It may be hard to not want to do it since you may have some free time on your hands. But nonetheless, make the better choice. Stay on top of your health here, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my fire signs, I think. Air, water, fire. Yep, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for the Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 649 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo boys, let's go ahead and get it cracking and see what we got coming through for you. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second, Leo. Your cards are going everywhere, baby. All right, let's take a look. Leo, your overall energy is the 10 of Wands. So you got yourself burnt out in a certain situation, okay? Feeling burnt out here, feeling depleted of energy. We'll take a deeper look into why. Your current energy, Page of Wands reversed, person you're dealing with here, High Priestess, outcome that's present, 7 of Pentacles. Thank you so much for the donation, Moses, much appreciated. Thank you. From what I'm seeing here for Leo, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are in this vibe right now where a lot of what you're going through is like complete burnout. Because you know when you're burnt out and you don't feel motivated to do anything, you don't feel motivated to go to work or to text your friends or to talk to anybody, you kind of just want to become a burrito in your bed. I feel like you want to be that burrito here today. That's kind of what it's looking like. The High Priestess card coming in here as well, Pisces energy. I feel right now, Leo, that a lot of you guys are neglecting your intuition in the sense of, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I feel like a lot of Leos are neglecting their intuition in the sense of your intuition's trying to tell you got to take care of yourself. And for quite a long time, you ignored that. So, Leo, I feel like you got to the point of a burnout. You were asked by your guides to take care of yourself. You had signs that showed that you should take care of yourself, but you pushed even harder and you got burnt out. Now, you could have been burnt out over a person. You could have been burnt out over a job. You could have been burnt out over anything. The point is that you got to that 10 of Wands. You got too overwhelmed with what you were going through or what you were experiencing, and Spirit was trying to tell you to calm down, to take your breaks, to relax, to have time for yourself, to focus on what you're going through and work on it. So I feel like a lot of you Leos have just gone through this path of getting to the point where you're like, I'm wiped, I'm overwhelmed, and I want to get out of what I'm currently experiencing. Now, this very well likely could be you guys being burnt out over caring for other people. It could be a specific person. It can be a group of people. This could be those of you that are actually working in the hospitals or on the front lines that are burnt out because you're getting barely any sleep. And I know a lot of guys, or a lot of you guys, feel like you didn't sign up for that. Yeah, nobody signs up for a pandemic when they wanted to be a nurse or when they wanted to be a doctor. Nobody signs up for that because they're not anticipated. Okay? So some of you guys may be healthcare workers, and if so, I applaud you for the work that you're doing. Nonetheless, though, I definitely feel this vibe where you guys need to take a step back and relax. Don't push yourself throughout the weekend. Take this weekend as time to rest and rejuvenate as much as possible. And take this as time for yourself. Okay? Don't focus on putting in time for other people or doing things for other people. Really do what you want to do this weekend. Because right now here, Leo, this is the time for you to take care of yourself, your mental health, your physical health, as well as fulfilling yourself with fun, things you want to do. If you want to play video games for the rest of the day, play video games. If you want to sleep all day, sleep all day. Get out of bed at some point, though. If you want to watch Netflix and order yourself a pizza, feel free to do that, too. Okay? But nonetheless here, Leo, definitely take some time out to take care of yourself, as a lot of you guys are lacking a lot of motivation. And you know what cures a burnout? What cures a burnout is actually resting. Getting time to get your energy levels back up. Decluttering your mind and meditating. Taking a deep breath and letting go of all the stress you've had that are like literally all over you. You know? All the stress that you have, just cleansing yourself from that stress. That's how you get rid of all this burnout energy. And I want to express something very powerful to you as well. I've had many moments in my guest tarot reading career here where I've had moments where I was burnt out. I've had moments where I was so drained because of all the work that I was doing. I have moments where I was stressed out because I had to do work, but I couldn't get any done because I was so overwhelmed. You know, you experience that at a regular job, and I experienced that here. And I definitely feel that throughout the process of being burnt out and having so much experience with it, I can share some knowledgeable things for you. And one of those things that I would say, Leo, is definitely, for one, focus on meditation. Meditation is more powerful than you believe. And besides just meditation, actually go on YouTube and take a look at frequencies. Listen to 432 hertz frequencies. Type in on YouTube rejuvenation frequencies, things of that nature. There's things you can listen to that are tuned to a specific frequency that can actually help raise your vibration and raise your energy. Okay? So there's many things that are beneficial to help you when you're burnt out, also as well as taking care of your body, eating the right types of foods, taking salt baths, etc. The point is calming the mind. The moment that you calm the mind, you instantly relieve the stress. And that's what's awesome about it, okay? So I wanted to share that with you guys as well. Nonetheless, man, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Quite a few donations. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to call you Pepper. Thank you for the $2.79. I am a Cancer from Mexico. Hey-o. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I don't know the currency or how much that is that you donated, but I appreciate any amount that you sent. So thank you so much for your donation. That's much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching me, man. Thank you. There's a couple other ones. Thank you so much, Era, for the $3.99. Thank you, dear. And I thought I saw one more. Let me see. Yes. Thank you so much, Moses Fernandez, for the $2. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for all your donations today. You guys are doing awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much, all right? All right, so air, water, fire, earth. Going to my earth signs. What do we got coming through For the beautiful Capricorn, baby, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 691 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, Capricorn, and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully, we're looking at a fantastic weekend. Capricorn, the overall energy for you. I'm not laughing at you, I promise. It's just ironic when I said a fantastic weekend. Whoo, we got the Tower. Now, Capricorns are going to shit a motherfucking brick because they see the Tower card, but don't worry. I'm sure it's positive. Trust me. The Tower, it's a good moment. It's a moment for you. It's a moment for you. Can be connecting with a Scorpio, possibly. Your current energy here is the Star in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Cups, and the outcome that's present is the Knight of Cups. Capricorn, for those of you that have been dealing with somebody who is married, for those of you that have been dealing with somebody who is dealing with somebody else, such as a relationship, for those of you that have been dealing with somebody who's in a relationship, whatever. For those of you that have been dealing with somebody who has an attachment to somebody else, you have been giving up hope that it would work out between the two of you. Because the person you like, or the person you have feelings for, you know damn well isn't going to walk away from somebody that they're already with. So here's an example, Capricorn. Let's just say you met a married man, and he said that he'd leave his wife for you. You know damn well homeboy ain't gonna leave his wife for you. He gonna do you on the side and still be with his wife. Let's just be honest. And vice versa. Let's say you met a woman that's married to her husband, and you're a Capricorn male. She ain't gonna leave her husband. She's just going to have sex with you and go back home to the husband. Okay? So these are situations that they can show up sometimes. We can get ourselves caught into sticky situations with people who have other people in their lives. And sometimes they can make us feel so special, as if we're the only one, as if we are the best one, so they'll leave everybody else for us. But truth be told, they never really do leave you or leave the other person for you. They usually screw you over in the end. Just being honest. And that's where the Tower card comes into play. That is that self-recognition that you're going to be having this weekend if those of you are dealing with this. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying every Capricorn's dealing with this. You guys got to know, man, readings are general. If it doesn't resonate for you, it doesn't. But I know there's some Capricorns that do resonate with this. So if you do resonate with this Capricorn, if you've been dealing with a person that has some other attachment to somebody else, just note that it's not worth sticking around. It's not worth sticking around when somebody isn't single. It's not worth sticking around when somebody's dealing with somebody else, because they're usually going to pick the person they're already with. So this is coming into your awareness this weekend, and I definitely feel like no longer are you going to put faith into this person. Star card in reverse. And with the Knight of Cups, you're carrying on, because you're recognizing you shouldn't be somebody else's second best. You shouldn't be somebody else's side hoe. You shouldn't be somebody else's side piece. Being a side piece is not what you were put on this earth to do. You were supposed to be a full-course meal, and you are a full-course meal. 5-course meal, Capricorn. You got a bunch of layers to you, and you are beautiful, and you eat and taste very motherfucking good. You're like a beautiful, delicious meal. You're not McDonald's, okay? You're like prime rib at a restaurant. Some shit like that. You guys get the comparison, okay? So nonetheless, I definitely feel if any Capricorns have been dealing with a situation like that, you are moving forward. Now, here's on the flip side, too. There could be some Capricorns who find out this weekend that the person they were dealing with was in a relationship with somebody else or was in a marriage with somebody else. So you might recognize that or find that out this weekend. So Capricorn, for some of you, it may come to your knowledge that the person that you were talking to or vibing with was actually in a relationship or had a romantic connection with somebody else. That may come into your awareness this weekend. Even if it does, you won't be sticking around either. So nonetheless, man, take the way it resonates. I know it's not going to resonate to a lot of Capricorns, and that's fine. But for whoever it does resonate to, don't be somebody's side piece here. Move on forward. Take it like a champ. And just know that karma will come back around and fuck up the relationship that person's in anyway. So it is what it is. Okay? Point blank, period. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. All right, going all the way to my air signs. Hold on real quick before we get back into it. Let me just get the shout out going. Thank you so much for the 1111. Gabriella, much appreciated, my love. I am a Capricorn and I love you. I love you too, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation and the lovely compliment. Thank you so much. All right, man. Going back to my air signs. What do we got coming through for the Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? By the way, real quick, just to address a question, I did not miss it, Courtney. The 279 is not 279 USD. It is a different, it's a different currency. So the 279 is not actually $279. Just letting you know, because I know some people get confused with that. All right, Aquarius. The overall energy here is the High Priestess. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp here. You might also be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. All right, coming into your current energy, you got the Ten of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Justice card. And the outcome that's present is the Eight of Cups. So you can be connecting with a Libra here too. Based on what I'm seeing for my Aquarius gang though, I do definitely feel like a lot of you guys are coming from this position where you feel like you're going to have a lot more balance back in your life, or you're going to bring a lot more balance back into your life the moment where you kind of walk away from somebody and take some time out for yourself. I do feel this energy where some Aquarians have been feeling very bothered being around specific people lately. I definitely feel this energy of you guys kind of wanting to disconnect from the world just for a little bit. And you're an air sign. You know, so air signs can disconnect from the world whenever they want, and sometimes it's what you need. Sometimes disconnecting from the world, Aquarius, can be your remedy to help you. It could be your remedy to make you feel better and to get more in touch with yourself and whatever this is you're going through. So I'm feeling this vibe where a good number of you guys are wanting to kind of disconnect right now. And I think that by doing this, you're doing yourself a service by bringing some healing in while being in solitude and focusing on yourself, okay? So that's what I feel here. Based on what's going on currently, though, with whoever you're dealing with, I do feel that the people that you're surrounded by are trying to work things out with you. This could be a past partner for a number of you. King of Swords reversed. Could be a past partner. Could be an ex here. And keep in mind, an ex can resonate to ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-convict. Who knows, okay? The ex is just somebody from your past. But from what I'm seeing overall, Aquarius, I feel like you guys want to stay in solitude. 5 of Pentacles here. And that's going to be the best remedy for you. Disconnecting from the world right now is what you need. You don't want to be bombarded by anybody else's energy. Social distancing is actually helping you more than you think it's hurting you. So I feel like, yeah, you guys just want to be alone. You want to do your thing for now. And that's fine. Because look, man, being alone can be a healing experience. Sometimes I want to be alone and I feel better because I am alone. Because I can think for myself, I can feel my own energy, I'm not being intruded on by anybody else, and I'm just doing my very own thing. So that's what I feel here for you guys. You want some alone time, and alone time will be granted. And like I said, it's going to be a healing experience for you. I think a good amount of you Aquariuses right now will feel much better being alone, doing what you want for a little bit. Just taking a day for yourself or a weekend for yourself will make you feel much better. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. So I think so. But of course, use whatever advice that you feel resonates with you. All right, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. My air signs are done. Going to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my motherfucking Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. So the 710 peeps in the chat, please, can you please drop a like? Thank you guys for coming out. Much appreciated. All right, messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Thank you so much, Sharonda, for the $2. We are breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Oh, yes, you are, baby. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Shout out my Capricorns. I like when my Capricorns hype themselves up. Good shit. Good shit. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer, baby. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on for your weekend. All right, Cancer. The overall energy for you is the 6 of Cups. Goddamn. Why are we at the 6 of Cups? Well, we reminiscing about crabs, okay? Your current energy is the Knight of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Whoo! Cancer. A lot of you guys are reminiscing about your failed connections this weekend, taking a look back into your past and taking a look back into the people that have kind of lost their touch with you. And I think that a lot of you guys go between this you kind of have this internal battle where you know that you are amazing, you know that you're worth it, you know that you're going to be somebody's best partner someday, but then you kind of go on the flip side and you're upset because you feel like everybody always walks away or everybody always leaves you or everybody always stops caring about you. It's like this self-pity that you get into, and then there's this energy of you getting out of it. It's kind of like going in and out of self-pity. And here's the thing, Cancer. I'm a Cancer too, so I can drag you guys. I can self-pity myself just as much as you can self-pity yourself. And I think it's important to recognize that when we are standing in our own self-pity, we are hurting ourselves more than helping ourselves. So we got to be mindful of that. And we got to stop being bullshitters with ourselves. Okay? The people of your past may have walked away, but those were the people that were not meant for you. The people of your past may have hurt you, but those are people that it wasn't meant to work out with. Because sometimes, Cancer, we can take a look at a future with somebody, but we can make it the future we desire and not the actual future that's going to happen. Have you noticed that? Like sometimes, Cancer, we can imagine a future that we desire to have with this person, even though it's unrealistic because it's completely opposite about what that person will provide. We can just dream because Cancers can be dreamers and big manifestors, and Cancers can, try to see things the way they want it to be. But you got to recognize that just because you see something the way you want it to be doesn't mean that will be the way it will be. So nonetheless, those connections didn't work out for a reason. There's something bigger and better meant to come. And the more you kind of focus on those self-pity moments, or the more you kind of focus on the negativity of people that have hurt you in the past, the more you're hurting yourself. So I want you guys to get the fuck out your feelings, okay? And stand up real quick and recognize that you are an amazing person. You're not terrible. It's not that you're unlovable. It's not that people are never ever going to want to be with you. It's not that you are terrible in every relationship. It's that those connections were not meant to work out for you, and those are connections that don't serve you. Something better will come. A better person will come, and the right person will come in due time. Point blank, period. So get yourself out of that self-pity, Cancer, and get yourself into a better vibe. And I say that with love. I promise you. I promise you I say that with love. I don't say that with any negativity. I don't say that with any hate. I don't say that with any ill will, because you know what? I'm a Cancer. I do it too. Don't self-pity yourself. Don't bring yourself down. Don't talk shit. Don't be negative towards yourself. Understand that the people you've dealt with, they weren't the right ones. There will be a better one. But you got to give it that time. Okay? All right. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And holy moly, thank you so much for the $99.99. Much appreciated, Brittany. Brittany Hutcherson, thank you so much. You deserve it. Thank you to you and your team for your work, energy, and messages. I know that it means a lot to many. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated, Brittany. Thank you so much for the crazy donation. I did not see that one coming. Thank you so much, my dear. All right? And thank you for the lovely compliments as well. Missy, thank you for the $199. So spot on. All the time. Thank you as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just get some water in me because my throat is getting dry from talking for 46 minutes straight. So give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you, guys. All right, so my water signs are done, my air signs are done, going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Sagittarius, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages from Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 725 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and see what's cracking for your weekend. Hopefully we got some beautiful stuff coming through. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. Oh, shit. Sagittarius, really random message. Be mindful, there might be a mice in your house or a mouse in your house. Sagittarius is going to be like, what? There's a mouse in my house, and kill it. Okay, don't kill a mouse, okay? Never kill a mouse. Let them go. They're cute, okay? Don't ask why. Very random message. Don't ask why. But if you hear things at night while you're sleeping, it might be a mouse. So get one of those traps, not a glue trap. Please do not get a glue trap. okay? Get one of those traps they can go inside, and then put them outside, okay? They're not going to kill you. They're not going to bite you and eat you. They're cute, okay? So there might be one there. So if you're hearing weird things at night, or if your cat is freaking out, like Frank over here, if your cat's freaking out, it might be because of that, all right? Let's keep it popping. Random message, but my guides send me some weird shit all the time. That's just how I work, all right? Okay, Sagittarius. The overall energy for you guys is the Two of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign. An air sign. Thank you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy is the Page of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Death card. And the outcome that's present is the Seven of Swords. Excuse me one moment. So, based on what I'm seeing for Sagittarius, you may be dealing with a Scorpio here. It kind of feels right now that you got to make a decision whether to entertain a connection that is rapidly changing or to let go of it. I think right now this all comes down to, is this connection serving you? So someone here is changing, the Death card, okay? A connection that you have is changing. And you're not sure if this is worth entertaining or not. You're not sure if this is worth sticking around for, because there's a part of you that resonates with what's changing and there's a part of you that doesn't. So you're kind of in this battle right now where you don't know if you want to stick around with somebody or if you want to let them go. So I feel like you're questioning yourself right now, and you're questioning this connection with this person. And here's the thing. Whatever's changing might just be the person who changed. You know, the person you're dealing with may have just been different or became different or wants different things. You know? Or it could be the dynamic. Maybe somebody no longer wants a committed relationship and wants an open relationship, and maybe you don't vibe with that. Who knows? But someone or something here is changing, and I'm not too sure if you like it. So I feel right now that a lot of you guys this weekend are going to be making a decision on if it's worth sticking around and entertaining something, or if it's worth moving forward. Now, keep in mind, Sagittarius, this applies to if somebody had walked away from you. So if somebody walked away from you, there may be a good amount of you guys who really feel like they want to chase after, but also there's a good amount of you guys who feel like maybe we shouldn't chase and maybe we should let go. So I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses are kind of going through this indecisive phase right now on whether or not you want to be with somebody, and you're looking for the right answer. Here's the best answer. If you can't choose what you want to do with the person, you already know that that's not the person you want. It applies this way for the other. It applies two ways. If you are dealing with two people and you can't choose either, choose none, because you don't like one enough. One more than the other, you don't. And if you can't choose whether you want to be with somebody or walk away from them, instantly walk away from them. Because I don't know means no. Because if you really wanted to be with somebody, would you consider walking away from them? Nah. So you have your chance here. You have your decision here. And I don't think you need any more clarity going through the weekend. I think you have the answer you got. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, my air signs are done, my water signs are done, my fire signs are done. Last but not least, what's cracking for my motherfucking Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 687 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Virgo, baby. Let's go ahead and get it cracking and see what messages we got coming through. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. What's cracking for the Virgos? Hey-yo. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys is the Six of Swords in reverse. You can be connecting possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Virgo, is the Empress. The person you're dealing with is the Six of Cups reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Strength card. So you guys may be dealing with a Leo, or also could be connecting with a Taurus, Pisces, or a Libra here too. So based on what I'm seeing from my Virgos, you've definitely grown from your past, and your past has definitely made you stronger. I am seeing a good amount of you guys turning away from it, though. I feel like you are in this position where you've recognized that you've done so much reminiscing. You've done so much looking back in the past that you are done having to look back at things, but you only want to look forward for things now. I think that's what you're excited for. You're looking forward to the future, you know? And I think that you guys are like, man, I've done a lot of work. I've done so much inner work from things I've gone through. I've done so much inner work from the pain I've experienced in my past, but I'm finally ready to look ahead. And there's no more point to keep going there, especially when it isn't necessarily serving me. And with the Strength card here, you know, you are acknowledging how strong you are. Because here's the thing. You need to look into your past sometimes. Excuse me for one moment, guys. You need to look in your past sometimes. You need to take a look at what you've experienced and how it's affected you. You need to process things you've gone through. So the past is very valuable. But when you've done all the work you needed to do, when you've purged and cleared all the things you needed to clear, when you've stopped allowing the past to affect your present, then you did all the work you needed to do. Because the only time you need to go to the past is when it's affecting your present in a negative way. And sometimes it can affect you in a positive one. But the point here, Virgo, is that there's nothing left there for you to look at. There's nothing left there for you to heal from it. Therefore, you're only looking forward to a future. And I think you're pretty damn excited about that. And keep in mind, how do we get to the future? Well, here's the thing. Does the future ever really exist? I'm going to ask that question. Because right now it's the present moment. By the time it's the future, it's going to be the present moment as well. So technically, the only thing that exists is the present moment. So what you're looking forward to is being present. And that's what's most important. Because if the future doesn't really exist, then at the end of the day, what you're looking forward to is that moment that you're in right now. And I think what's important is to be the best person you can be in the moment you're experiencing right now, and it's to enjoy the moment you are currently experiencing right now. You got nothing left in the past to look back at. You got nothing left in the past to dig into or to be upset about or to heal from. You've done your inner work. And if you've done that work, Virgo, enjoy where you're at right now. Keep it popping, keep it pushing, and keep it moving forward. Create some memories now. Don't take a look at the past ones. All right, let's keep it popping and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the weekend reading. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. If somebody can leave a timestamp down below, that would be much appreciated. Thank you so much. I just want to say real quick, guys, thank you all so much for those of you that come out each and every single day, Monday through Friday. I appreciate all the love for you guys coming out and all the support you are showing. I don't know about you guys. This week went by incredibly fast. Quarantine has fucking warped my time. I literally thought on Wednesday that it was Monday. That's how it felt. And now it's Friday and it feels like Wednesday. You know, it does not feel like it's the weekend, but it is. So thank you guys coming out with all your love and support, man. We had a very fast-paced week here, but I'm looking forward to next week, okay? Thank you so much for everybody who donated. Your donations mean so much more than you really think. As I always say, no matter how big or how small, I really appreciate all the donations. They've really helped a lot more than anyone thinks. So thank you guys so much for that. I'm very grateful for the people who have donated, especially Brittany coming in with that $100 donation. Thank you so much, Brittany. Brittany, not Britley. Brittany, thank you so much for that donation. Much love, my dear. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that support, that lovely message, and that big donation. That helps out a lot. Thank you so much, okay? But yeah, man. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. If anybody here is new and resonates with my content and wants to join the Soul family, feel free to subscribe down below. Turn on those notifications and come on in. We do live shows Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to come on out. Thank you so much, Leslie. Hello. Thank you for the $20. You are amazing as well, my dear. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for holding me down today. You guys are awesome. But either way, man, guys, have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic weekend. Starting on Monday, we're going to start to get the mid-months rolling out, so I'm going to be focusing on that next week, the April mid-months for all 12 signs, so we'll be focusing on that. I love you guys. Be safe, be awesome, enjoy your weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Much love, everybody. Peace!